by the terrorist lone wolf threat. Doug?
Thank you, Catherine. While there has been considerable attention paid to President Obama's executive actions on immigration, we are learning more tonight about another effort to keep more illegal immigrants in the country permanently. Correspondent Kevin Cork has that story from the White House.
Consider it a promise kept. As the courts continue to wrestle over what to do about the president's executive action and the fate of millions of undocumented immigrants, the Obama administration is acting on its own, changing the way immigration laws will be enforced. The Department of Homeland Security has begun training thousands of immigration agents nationwide to carry out new policies on everyday enforcement. The idea? Integrate long-term illegal immigrants into society rather than targeting them for deportation.
What we should be doing is setting up a smart, legal immigration system that doesn't separate families but does focus on making sure that people who are dangerous, people who are gangbangers or or criminals, that we're deporting them as quickly as possible.
The administration's strategy would have the DHS de-emphasize broad sweeps of undocumented immigrants, instead narrowing its focus on specific groups, convicted criminals, terrorism threats, and those who recently crossed the border.
There are actions I have the legal authority to take as president.
The president outlined that plan in a speech to the nation back in November, an idea reinforced by Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson when he told his team, "Our enforcement and removal policies should continue to prioritize threats to national security, public safety, and border security." But critics say the policy is flawed.
If you now let it be known that so long as you're not a rapist or a bank robber, that if you make it here, you can stay here, you can see that incentivizing lots more illegal immigration.
As the courts consider the next step, the issue remains a heated one on the campaign trail, as New Jersey Governor Chris Christie told our Shannon Bream.
These folks are coming across the border, Shannon, not to vote, like Hillary Clinton would lead you to believe. They're coming to work. And if they're not able to be employed if they come here illegally, if every employer uses E-Verify, and if they violate the law, there are fines that are so significant that the profit they make off of hiring lower-wage workers and discriminating against American workers won't be worth their while.
The administration is on pace to remove 229,000 people this year. That's actually 27% fewer than a year ago, and down some 50%, Doug, from 2012.
Kevin Cork on the North Lawn. Thank you, Kevin.